Okay, so day 3 of the Ozark Challenge. You're getting a double play today. We're going to read a little bit out of Down in the Holler, a Gallery of Ozark Folk Speech by Vance Randolph. And this is from the chapter Unusual Words and Meanings. In the Middle West, people generally use wonderful and marvelous to describe something pleasant or at least harmless. But it is not the case in the Ozarks. Of a woman who died in childbirth, it was said that she suffered something wonderful. A hillman may speak of a wonderful big storm that destroyed his property. Nancy Clemens of Springfield, Missouri, quoted a farmer who had been hurt in a motor accident. "No bones broke," said he, "but I sure was scratched up marvelous." Interesting. The next comes from Pissing in the Snow, another Ozark folktales, also by Vance Randolph. And this story is the man that had a baby. And I'm going to try not to crack up while I'm reading this one, although I've tried multiple times without success, so bear with me. One time there was a man that thought women always make too much fuss about having a baby. He says it's just natural for a female to shell out young'uns and don't hurt no one any more than getting rid of a tapeworm. This crack made the man's wife pretty mad, and she says, "All right, I'll fix it with the doctor so you can have our next baby and see how you like it." The fellow just laughed and says that it's fair enough and we will take turns about from now on. Next time the fellow got drunk, they put him in bed with bandages and some croton oil for a physic. I'll stop here. When they say physic, they mean laxative, like a really strong laxative. And the doctor fastened a big stout plaster over his asshole. So next morning, the man's belly was swelled up like a balloon, and you could hear him hollering all over town. Doc says just take it easy, as these pains will only last 4 or 5 hours. Then the fellow begun to kick and raise hell, so it took the whole family to hold him in the bed. Finally, the doctor brought a little pet monkey and slipped it under the quilt. And then he cut the big plaster loose. Sorry. The patient gave a whoop and shit all over himself. The bed was plumb full and running over on the carpet bedsides, and the little monkey showed up, wiping hockey out of his eyes and chattering. As soon as the fellow seen the monkey, he began to holler, worse than ever. "What does the little bastard mean, laughing like a fool when his poor mother is a-dying?" he yelled. Even the doc had to grin when he heard that one, and the man's pretty wife near had a fit. After Doc left with his monkey, it took the folks all day to clean up the house and get things running orderly again. When the fellow sobered up, everybody says he must have dreamed the whole thing, and Doc advised him to go easy on the Applejack. The man didn't drink no liquor at all for a long time after that, and he gave up talking about how it ain't no trouble for a woman to have a baby. I tried.